Hello, 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 Nicole Crimson Wish. Hi. I want to come on and do a pick a card reading. I have three piles here, pile A, pile B, and pile C. And these are the messages that are coming through that you need to hear right now. And I pre-shuffled them and to see what messages you needed to hear. I haven't looked at the cards, of course, but I did want to show you. So take a moment and see what resonates with you most. Again, is it pile A, pile B, or pile C? And we'll get started. So we'll go ahead and get started with pile A and put these cards to the side, okay? So I'm going to drop it like this. It may not be super clear, but I'm traveling right now. So the first card that we have here is abundance. And what I'm feeling and receiving from Spirit right now is an abundance of knowledge, an abundance of peace, an abundance of understanding, and allowing your life to flow. So as I look into the water here, I'm seeing and feeling the energy of flow. And it's feeling peaceful. It feels like you can now trust your ancestor team, trust your spirit team, and understand that everything is truly working out for you and working out in your favor. The next card that I have are signs. And you see this beautiful angel here. It feels that here above you can see there is a glow of her I want to say her star chakra is activated, where you're not only getting messages from spirit, but you're also working well within your spiritual gifts and practices to where you're able to not only manifest things that you want and desire in this life, but help support others and help others, which is so beautiful. So definitely continue to show up for everyone else as you are also showing up for yourself. And the crystals here at the bottom, the purple is really standing out to me, and it feels like a lot of ancestral support and blessings coming through. It feels like a lot of spiritual gifts that you're utilizing. They may be new gifts to you right now that you're working with and you're learning to utilize. It also could mean that you have more in the pipeline that are coming down for you to work with and to utilize, okay? So the next part that we have here is flow. Going with the flow, moving from your feminine energy, your divine feminine energy, your creativity, your expression. I can feel you smiling and dancing and just having a great time and just purely in your feminine energy and embracing that. Also working with the moon cycles, working within your natural cycle as well. And then I also feel like it's not only like a flow that's coming into your life and flowing into your life and you're going with the flow, but it also feels that you are experiencing a lot of pleasure when you will be soon. And you're experiencing it to a level of like orgasmic pleasure. These waters here, you're seeing a lot of this orgasmic pleasure, just really enjoying and just being fully in your feminine to where you can enjoy and feel pleasure to its fullest. It's beautiful. And then I have a final card here. which is awakening. But the awakening, obviously, you have done a lot of work spiritually, and it feels that you have really put a lot of work in. And your spirit is growing, flowing, and you're working within all of your chakra systems and channeling spirit and doing all those beautiful things. But it also feels like you're going to begin to utilize one of those gifts. And it feels like a healing gift. I'm not sure if it's like working with the violet flame, which is like the healing energy, or similar to the healing energy. And also working with, I just mainly feel the violet flame. But with this part here, it also feels like sacred healing. Like you can work with her and have a strong balance with her, because it also feels like Trinity here. So not only with her, but with Jesus and God, you have a really beautiful connection to them and those spirits, and working with them and just divinely working with them and expressing yourself in the fullest. It is so beautiful. I just love these messages for you. So continue to be a blessing and work on yourself as well. These are the messages that came in for you. I hope that you were able to receive them and that they resonated with you. If they didn't resonate with you, I encourage you to pick from another pile, or if another pile is standing out, I also encourage you to look into those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to deck B. Deck B here. Just going to readjust ever so slightly. So again, I pre-shuffled the cards, and the first card that came out for deck B was self-care. With self-care, you're going to be able to transmute so much energy. Transmute energy to the sense of just lifting and lightening your load to a high degree. It's going to lighten your energy, lighten your surroundings, your spiritual body, your physical body. It just feels like you are light, just emanating and connecting a lot with solar and moon energy. So do try to connect with both to truly balance out and elevate your spiritual body and continue to take care of yourself in that sense. And then while you're doing this, you're going to come into some divine knowing and knowledge surrounding like your heart chakra, and also knowing what steps to take in the near future. So definitely continue to take care of yourself, dive in. And so like as you take care of your temple, you get more messages, and your temple of light is up as well. So that, and the next card came in was intuition. So this does follow up with those messages, stating that you're going to be giving and receiving divine messages from spirit. And also from your ancestors. It feels like they want you to take some next steps with elevating some of your ancestors and getting them on board for what you want to accomplish in this life. Sometimes they may have a plan for us, and we may have our own wants as well. So definitely talk with them, work with them, elevate them, so you both can be on the same page, and maybe there can be some compromise with certain things. And also that you would have the understanding of why they want you to go on a certain path versus the path that you want to go on, or the people that are associated with that path. What are the consequences, and why or how would your life turn out? You know, what certain sacrifices would you need to make? What certain decisions would you have to do? Would there be any limitations? So these are certain questions that you want to ask when you are deciding, okay, Spirit, this is the path you want me to take. Honestly, this is what I want to do. So what's the difference between the two? Like, what am I missing? What am I not getting? What am I not understanding? Definitely tapping with them to get that clarity and understanding. The next card that we have here is focus. So focus between your mind and your heart, balancing that out. So you don't want to always move solely from your headspace. And it feels like in the past you moved maybe more impulsively, more so from the heart space. But you want to balance it out. You want to understand from both. Okay, this is what I know. These are the next steps I need to take. Or you can't just be impulsive about it. You have to plan it out. You have to understand. Okay, I know I want to do this right now, but what am I? Like I said before, like what am I missing? What are some additional steps that may be needed before I can move on to the next thing or move forward with this project, this decision or situation? Even if it's deciding like what college to go to, what school to attend, what's the next city to move to, understanding the differences is important. And then I'm also hearing that you're going to be receiving a lot of messages at night, maybe like around 11 or 12 o'clock, before you go to bed, like right before you go to bed. So it could be in that space in between as you're drifting off to sleep, you're receiving messages. So do set intentions to remember those messages before you go to sleep, so that you are for remembrance in the morning. And keep a journal by your bed, okay? So I hope, Kylie, these messages resonated with you and you were able to receive them. Hopefully it was able to give you some clarity on what the next steps that you need to do. I know it's a little bit of a short one today, but this is how we're being led today. So we're going to move forward to deck C. And what messages are here for deck C? So the first card that came out is musical healing. And what I'm truly hearing is dance, sing, and be joyous with your ancestors. Listen to the music that you like to listen to, whether that's gospel, whether that's, oldies or traditional music. Definitely listen and sing and dance to that music, and it will bring you closer to your spirit team. It would also help open up more of your green space, open up your creativity, your sacral, and your solar plexus chakra. You're also continuing to dance and making it a regular and daily practice. It's going to help open up that root chakra more, so you can be able to receive many and more blessings and open up and create more stability. So it sounds like your root chakra is blocked and not fully open. This could be impacting your stability in your financial situation. So if you want to open that up, dance, sing, connect in that sense, and that's gonna help bring it up to it on a daily basis. And then the second card that we have here for you is Lanyap. Lanyap is a gift. This message is stating that you are a gift to this world. So I guess you feel hard on yourself sometimes, and you come down way too hard. And you seem to only focus on the negatives, but please focus on the positives, because you beautiful of a person you are, and how much of a gift you are, and how you bless others, and how you can help uplift them and take a load off of their heart. Also do that for yourself, and just by noticing and seeing and reflecting back on things that people have said to you, like, oh my goodness, you have been such a blessing to me, your support, and talking to you, or just seeing you smile every day. That has helped me each and every day. So don't take that for granted. That person or those people truly, truly mean that. So please understand. I almost want to cry right now. So please understand that you are just a beautiful blessing and a gift to this world. And know that you truly are a blessing. And it feels like you have a lot of gifts and talents. It doesn't necessarily, you don't seem to acknowledge how important they are and how valuable they are. So please just start reflecting and really thinking about how many people tell you you brighten up their day, because you truly do. The next card that we have is Speak Your Truth. And it feels that you have a powerful voice. So it may be that the words that you're saying to others has truly, truly helped them, helped give them transformation, helped elevate them in the sense of where they can make better choices and changes. And as you can see here, like, you're helping all kinds of people. And you see the spiral here, it feels like creation. So not only are you helping, supporting, and creating beauty, you have planted many seeds that will manifest into something beautiful. A lot of beauty there. You speak life into people. You show people who they can be, and you build them up. So that you truly are a gift. So that is one of the gifts that you do have. And yeah, you can help people get out of a tough spot simply by encouraging them, speaking to them, and showing them how beautiful they truly are. Oh, that's so beautiful. And sometimes it feels like you're doing that from a heavy heart. So yeah, continue to be a blessing. Okay, Dexy. I hope these messages were able to resonate with you and you were able to receive them. If you feel like any of the other messages resonated with you, please continue or go back and listen to them. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. I know it's a little loud in the background. There's a lot of water. I'm here on vacation and I'm right next to a stream and a water fountain. I love it. It feels really peaceful outside. People are walking around, and it is just really cute. Okay, well, have a beautiful evening, and I will tune in soon. Okay, take care.